Right before we started the interview, you guys were like dancing. How do you keep the energy up in this whole whirlwind that you're on?
Guys, how do we keep the energy?
I think it's because we feed off of each other's little bits of energy.
Yeah.
I think having each other around definitely helps.
Have like a percentage. Like if she has 10%, we'll feed off.
Right.
I'll get that 1%.
10%. Yeah. I'm usually like a 5. So.
Obviously, you just came off a big win, the VMAs. Was that the moment that you really felt like, okay, life is different? Because you all come off as normal girls. You're like the opposite of divas. So what was like the watershed? maybe this one a little bit.
Yeah, no, I think that moment was definitely one of those surreal moments, like walking up to grab the moon man.
Moon man.
The moon man. It was just like
Euphoria.
Yeah, and you felt like you were in sort of a dream world, you know? It was like everything was moving around you, but you were like in a little space of shock, you know?
Do you ever have a moment where you're like, okay, I am famous, or do you still feel like normal when you're going about your business?
Oh, we feel way normal.
Our families make sure we feel normal when we go back home. Go do dishes. What'd you say? You trying to get smart?
You guys have been growing up in the public spotlight. I mean, some of you were teenagers and then you became like adults. What has that experience been like?
Something that I've learned personally, because I used to struggle with this a lot, having a voice and kind of standing up for yourself and what you believe in. And I've kind of learned that my voice isn't like invalid and my opinions aren't inferior, you know what I mean?
Also, I think being a kid while still being an adult is really important because you have to have fun.
So this is not just an act. You girls are really friends.
Yeah, no, we actually love each other.
It's nice. It's kind of awesome.
What's been the most surprising interaction you've had with like a super big celebrity?
Baby Blue.
Baby Blue.
Oh my
what
gosh.
happened?
Seriously, I swear she had a moment with me. Okay, so we're sitting down in this area and somehow like I see Jay-Z and his family walking in. So they walked in and they sat behind us basically, and I turned around and I could see like Baby Blue looking at me. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. So I have a little brother, so I just started playing with her like if it was him. And I looked at her, I was like, hi cutie, just playing around. And all of a sudden she looked at me and then she was just like,
so you didn't even think like maybe I shouldn't even play with the royal baby, right? What sets the Harmonizers apart from other pop fandoms?
I feel like what makes them different is that they're really, really passionate.
Yes.
And whenever they have a goal that they want us to accomplish, like us being the fandom and us girls, like they will literally go for it. They're so organized. They will do campaigns. They had, for the VMAs, they had these things where they were like 1 hour of voting, 1 hour of silence, and they would just vote. Like they're so committed to what they want, which I think is incredible.
You guys have had so many successful singles. Why was it important to you to actually put out like an album?
The sound is totally different. We've definitely evolved from the EP days, I think.
Amen.
The EP days, we were kind of like just coming off of X Factor.
Yeah.
We were still kind of finding our sound and what really worked, which it's all about trial and error.
It's more urban, like R&B oriented, I think, and
Sassy.
it's sassier, and the lyrics are just more grown up.
We tried to put more girl empowerment in there because we talk about it a lot, so it's important that it is a topic that's in the music.
Why is girl empowerment so important for you as a group to sort of express?
Especially now, the top 10 and in social media, there's this whole kind of feminist movement going on, which we want to be a part of because it's really important to be like, go girls, go women.
So you don't think feminism is a bad word?
Of course not.
no, what?
And if feminism is good enough for Beyonce, it has to be good enough for the rest of us, right?
Exactly. If Beyonce says it's okay, then
So last question, what's the one thing you want fans to know right now about your album and your tour?
Oh my God.
We want them to know that we are dedicating it to them and
Especially for being so patient.
for being so patient and hardworking and helping us get to where we are because it's all because of them.